This is the all-new Rapido Trains F40PH-2 in N scale. Today I'm here in the Rapido office, boardroom as a matter of fact, and I've got two samples that just came in. These are both the as-delivered version of our F40PH-2, but we also have the rebuilds in the Renaissance scheme and the later Canada painted versions of the original car bodies coming. So today we're going to have a close-up look at the details we've crammed into these models, and later on we're also going to head over to the Scarborough Model Railroaders layout in Scarborough, of course, and do a test run. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's get a closer look at our N-scale F40PH-2s. So starting on the nose, we've got separately applied metal grab irons. So that's both on the front of the nose, the side of the nose, and on the cab face. We've got those parts there. We've got the headlight right in the center above the VIA logo. Looking just a little bit below that, we've got fully operating ditch lights as well on these models. On the pilot, we've got the head end power receptacles as well as separately applied MU hoses. And just below that, of course, the distinctive VIA curved pilot. Now, if we look up at the cab here, we've got fully lit number boards, a full cab interior, and we've pad printed the aluminum window gaskets around the cab windows, as well as the windshield wipers on the front. If we look at the side, we've got the cab access railings as well as the engine door railings. These are also a separately applied metal part. We've got all new refined grills. So we actually went back to the factory and said we want these to look a lot better, and they've refined all those, so we've got that looking very, very good. On the roof, starting at the cab, we've got separately applied Sinclair antenna, exhaust stack. We've got the K3L horn, which was a standard feature on the as-delivered VIA F40s, dynamic brake fan, separately applied winterization hatch, and the Q fans just at the rear end of the unit. Now, as we move to the back of the unit, again, we've got lots of separately applied metal grab irons. We've got the single rear headlight there, separately applied platform handrails and stanchions, as well as you've got kind of that diamond tread platform. Finally, if we turn the engine over here, we've got lots of detail cram packed onto these. We've got the Blomberg trucks. We have the fuel tank with fuel filler details. We've got the air tanks, we've got the air dryer, and we've also got tons of conduit and electrical piping that just makes these engines look fantastic. Of course, we've also included, just behind the pilot, something that you'll never see but is there, the bell. Okay, I've taken the shell off of our F40 just to give you a look at what's inside here. And as you can see, we've got the full cab interior, we've got the lightways for the number board lights, and we've also got the SMDs right in the front, so you've got that nice clear light. The decoder mounted right in the top center, that's the ESU Next 18 sound decoder, and we're installing those on all of our N-scale sound-equipped locomotives, and of course the speaker, which is just right behind the decoder. And you can see we've got lots of weight right from the nose to the rear platform, added in pretty much every place we could fit it. And right in the center, at the heart of every one of our N-scale Rapido locomotives, is our coreless motor. So of course it wouldn't be a Rapido model if we didn't include a whole bunch of optional parts in the polybag. So here we've got the air conditioner. That's if you want to update your model to the late 90s, early 2000s. We've also got the very distinctive clear plastic bug shields. These were added to all of VIA's F40s later on as well. And of course, we've got the pair of sunshades. Normally we would put these on at the factory, but we didn't want them to get broken off or anything like that. So that's a little add-on part you can add on yourself. Would you look at the time? I think it's time for a cup of tea. Back to it. Hey, where'd my sample go? Janet, you may know me as the President CEO, but I really need to know if you saw a stormtrooper running by here in the last few minutes.
Oh my goodness, he's really lost it. Security!
Well, that was certainly unexpected. But now that I've got this sample back, I think it's time to do a sound and DCC demonstration. So I'm going to throw it over to myself at the Scarborough Model Railroad layout. Over to you, Jordan.
Security, he's over here.
Ugh. Thanks, Jordan. I'm here at the Scarborough Model Railroad Club in Scarborough, once again, and I'm here with our two F40s that you just saw a moment ago. So I've got these on the layout, and we're going to do a run over of the sound functions and operations. So let's start with the lighting functions on our F40s. So to start, we've got the front headlight on function 0. We've got ditch lights on function 6. And one other cool feature we've included on these models, we've got full number board and track lights, which is activated on function 14. Beautiful. One other thing we do have is function 7 activates the dimmer, which of course you want to activate if you've got if you're passing another train or anything like that. So next, let's go to the sound functions. So if we hit F8, this is the EMD 16-cylinder 645 engine. Very nicely done. And when we're operating a passenger train, you'll want to have your head-end power mode turned on. So if we activate function 5, that kicks on the head-end power. And whenever you're pulling a passenger train, you want to have this on as it's constantly providing power to the passenger train. And finally, we've got the horn. Now, in regular operation, when you activate the horn on these locomotives, you'll also activate the E-bell, which is a VIA standard feature. We've also got the bell in function 1. And of course, that's the E-bell. Finally, for our cool sound functions, we've got the Doppler horn, which is activated on function 3. This is a Rapido standard that we like to put in all our models and represents the sound of a train passing a grade crossing. Okay guys, thanks for joining me here at the Scarborough Model Railroaders layout. Don't forget, the order deadline for both the as-delivered and rebuilt Renaissance VIA Rail F40s in N scale is coming up on August the 17th. So get your orders in. We're going to be beginning production soon after that, and as soon as possible we will get these into your hands. So thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Take care.